Hi, I'm Kathy Anning of Bridge Yoga Centre, and today I'm going to show you a quick 10-minute yoga flow that you can do, which will get the whole body moving, and fantastic to do if you only a short bit of time and you just want to open up the body, stretch the arms, stretch the back, stretch the legs, wake yourself up. Okay, let's get started. So start by standing, and we're going to stand with our feet just hip width apart, toes facing forwards. Roll the shoulders up and back and stretch down into the fingers. Feel you lifting the chest up, lift your chin and have your gaze at eye level. Straight, strong legs, push your feet into the floor to grow tall up to the crown of the head. And then breathe in, take the arms out to the side, turn your palms to face up, turn from the shoulders and stretch the arms up. Arms close to the ears, stretching all the way up through the wrists to the fingers, lifting the chin, lifting the chest. And then bring the arms back down, interlock your fingers. Turn the palms away, press the fingers into the back of the hands, draw your shoulders down away from the ears, and straight arms, breathing in again, taking the arms straight up. See if you can press the upper arms in towards the ears. Keep the chin lifted, keep your weight back towards the heels, push the heels into the floor, keep breathing smoothly, stretching up the whole of the back of the body, and then bring the arms forward and down. We're going to change the interlock of the hands, so the other little fingers at the bottom. Turn the palms away again, straightening the arms, draw the shoulders down, lift the chin up, breathing in, taking the arms forward and straight up, press up into the back of the hands. And this time, keep the stretch through the arms, and I want you to lift up the heels. Good. Stretching all the way up, growing as tall as you can, and then roll the feet back down, bring the arms down by the side and release. Okay, good, taking a breath. So we're going to turn sideways and we're going to be short end of the mat. And from here, we're going to take the feet hip width apart again, take the heels out a little bit so you're nice and broad across the lower back, and take the arms forward and straight up. Stretch up the sides of the body through to the wrists and the fingers, and as you exhale, come forwards and down. So either holding the hands on the legs. I want you to straighten the legs if you can. Lift up through the knees. Draw the shoulders back from the ears. Draw the chest forwards. So the legs are nice and strong. If you can, keep the legs straight and have the hands underneath the shoulders. Then press the fingertips in. And you want to feel you nice and tall through the legs. Long through the front of the body. Long at the back of the neck as well. So just gazing down at the floor. Good. Now from here, bring the hands to the hips, roll the shoulders back, breathe in and come up. And we're going to do the same again with the feet together. So feet are together, roll the shoulders back, breathe in, take the arms straight up. Exhale, come forwards and down, either holding the legs or if you can reach the floor, fingertips to the floor. And then from here, can you bring your hands, if you reach the floor, either back by the feet or holding here, can you bend the arms, bend the elbows and draw your chest in. So it's like you're folding in half, crown of the head towards the floor. Throat is soft. And then raise your head. Inhale, breathing in, taking the arms up. Bring the hands down and releasing the hands. Okay, from here we're going to go back into downward facing dog. So breathing in, stretching up again, lengthening the whole body. Exhaling, coming forwards. All right, placing the hands down flat. So bend the knees, place your hands down flat. And you're going to step one foot back and then the other foot. And then push back so you come back into downward facing dog. So straight arms, lift the heels to start with. Get lots of height with the hips. Draw up through the knees. Straight on the legs if you can, but if you need to keep them slightly bent, then do. And then see, can you extend the heels back down? But think of pressing the thighs back, the shins press back. Good. Now from here we're going to come forwards into plank. So I want you to almost hollow the abdomen and bring the hips up and forwards. Keep the legs straight and the arms straight. Keep broad across the chest. And come so that your hips are in line with the shoulders and you're stretching to the heels. Press into the hands and lift up through the wrists. Good. And then lift the hips to come up and come back to downward facing dog. Good. Now we'll do that one more time. So coming forwards, lifting the hips, coming up, keeping the hands, pressing the arms strong. And then if you've no lower back problem, then come forward to upward facing dog. If your lower back hurts, then stay in the plank. Press the hands, draw the chest forward through the arms. Look forward, stretch back to the feet. Good. Lift the hips up, back, stretching back. Look between the hands, you're going to bend the knees and you're going to swing one foot forward, bring the other foot forward, straighten the legs, stretching down, raising the head, coming up to stand. Okay, brilliant. So from here, we're going to add on to this. So standing with the feet together in your mat, roll the shoulders back and down. Taking a breath. Inhale, take the arms forward and straight up. Exhaling, coming forwards and down, hands down either side, bend the knees, step the feet back, one at a time, stretching back. Okay, if you need to do it in a couple of times, the steps, then that's fine. It doesn't have to be one big step. Now from here, we're going to lift up one leg, so three-legged dog, and then we're going to bend that leg and we're going to swing the foot forwards between the hands. And again, you can do that in a couple of steps if you like. Let the knee come to the floor, toes point back, hands onto the hips, lift the chest up. Feel you descend the hip towards the floor so you get a good stretch here at the front of the hip flexor. And then from here, take the arms up, stretching up, keep the shoulders down, neck is long. And you can either look straight ahead or slightly up. And then bring the hands down, tuck the back toe under, arms are strong, lift the knee, and you're going to step that foot back. So downward facing dog again, good stretch back. Now we're going to lift up the other time this leg, the other leg, the left leg, and swing that forwards between the hands. Bring the knee to the floor, toes tuck back, hands onto the hips, lift the chest up. Chest is tall, open, lower the hips towards the floor, and then if you can, take the arms up, looking either straight ahead or stretching up. So could stretch the whole of the back of the body as well as the front. Bring the hands down, tuck the toe under, step the foot back, downward facing dog again. Getting better, getting more open, the back of the legs, back of the body. And then look between the hands, and you can either step forwards, or if you can bend the knees, look between the hands, jump forwards, straighten the legs, and come up to stand. Okay, good. So one last one of this series. Breathing in, taking the arms up, exhaling, coming forward and down. Bend the knees, place the hands down on the floor, and you can either step or you can jump back into downward facing dog, stretching back. Okay, good. Now from here, we're going to lift up that right leg. Again, look between the hands, step it forwards. Now you can bring the knee to the floor like we did the last time, or you can do here, which is Virabhadrasana, where we're going to keep the knee raised, bring the hands onto the hips, keep stretching to the back leg. And if you can, take the arms up, extending up, good stretch up, keeping nice and steady, breathing smoothly. Bring the arms forwards and down. Good, step that right foot back. Go back. Forward facing dog, lifting the hips, and then lift up the left leg, look between the hands, and you're going to swing that foot forwards. Lower the knee if you need to. Okay, make sure this knee doesn't go any further forward than the ankle so you don't strain in that knee. Then bring the hands to the hips, shoulders roll back and down, and if you can, take the arms up. Keep stretching to the back leg. And then bring the hands down. And from here, we're going to step back one last time to downward facing dog. Look between the hands. Bend your knees, and you're going to either step or jump forwards. Straighten the legs. Take hold of behind the legs and see, can you draw the chest in towards the thighs? Let the head relax. And then straighten the arms. Raise the shoulders, Breathing in, coming up to stand. Just taking a moment there. Standing, getting a sense of the breath returning to normal. Good, and we're going to just finish off with one standing to quieten the mind, quieten the breath. Take the feet a bit wider than hip width apart. Take the heels out a little bit so your toes face in. Breathe in, take the arms up. Fold the arms, have the thumbs on the inside of the elbows. Lift your elbows up so that you're trying to get length from the armpits to the elbows. Legs stay strong, and then come forwards, hinging at the hips, and complete coming down. Let the crown of the head hang towards the floor. Keep the legs nice and straight. And with your thumbs on the elbows, see, can you draw the elbows towards the floor so you're getting more length at the back of the body, length at the front of the body, but letting your breathing be soft. Just quietening. Good. Just release the arms and then change the fold of the elbows so you're holding the other hand on the inside. Feel there's space at the shoulders, that your shoulders aren't hunching up towards the neck. So keeping length at the back of the neck, shoulders almost lifting up away from the neck, away from the ears. Good, and then releasing the hands to the floor, raising your head. So bringing your shoulders level with the hips just to start with. And then bring your hands onto your hips, roll the shoulders back, breathe in, coming up and coming to stand. So thank you for joining me. See you next time.